Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. We are here to get destroyed by some biters. So I've talked a few times about the Omni buildings not having pollution, and sometimes, be careful what you wish for. I went, or Zelos mentioned a comment on one of my videos that said talk to his acolytes, or acolytes, I don't know how you pronounce that word. And so Serial Sam on the Discord went ahead and actually changed the values. I made a little spreadsheet and posted it, and I think I didn't actually look super close if he copied my values or just used them as a good springboard, but now all of these buildings have pollution values. And the Omni flogs have a higher pollution value because they use more electricity. The Omni furnaces make as much pollution as steel furnaces. So I plan or expect to see my pollution cloud getting quite a bit bigger now that the Omni buildings are creating pollution. So if we go to pollution, everything's low right now just because, excuse me, because my base isn't making anything because I spent an hour dealing with circuits last episode, but pretty soon I think we will see the Omni furnaces shooting up in the amount of pollution they're creating. Although, how much power am I using? I'm only using 6 megawatts right now, so none of these are even running really, but anyway, we'll see a lot of pollution being created. So if I do die from biters attacking me, it will be my own dang fault, and I'll have no one to blame but myself, because I'm the one that essentially got the pollution added in, so I only have me to thank, and I apologize to all of you that now have to deal with more biters as well. But it makes me happier to know that these buildings are producing pollution just like every other building, so that, I don't know, it feels like you could kind of try to, like for example, you'd rather use Omni furnaces than steel furnaces, partially just because they don't create pollution. But now, they both create the same amount of pollution, so there's not a clear choice. Anyway, salt sorting bonanza is still on the list, and stone processing and ore crushing were the other two, but we finished the ore crushing, at least the amount we want to right now. Once we get blue science, we'll make these a little faster, but 1.5 rubyite should be plenty for now, because really I'm just using that to make lead. And as you saw by this, where is it? This chain right here, we only need about 1 ore per second to make like 15 plates or something ridiculous. It's incredibly productive. So, all that being said, somebody noticed and mentioned on one of my last videos that I'd forgotten to put this rail signal here. I think I put that there either in the last episode or after it was over. So now, because that wasn't there before, so trains would get stuck here even though there was a train loading here, but now it can go on past. And the other thing I was curious about is if trains, like as I have more blocks, because right now if trains are on this inside circle, which I mean that would mean they're going clockwise, how do they get to the outside circle? And right now the only way is to go around this loop-de-loop. But I think once I have another block, they can go around, turn right up here, and then they're on the outside. And then they can stay on the outside for as long as they want. So yeah, I just need one more city block, and then that will be available. I do think I'm going to copy my city block up here first, because this is all empty space, and still a little bit away from the biters. So we are going to work on the stone processing block next. Maybe that's a little too boring, but I need to deal with stone. I have so much. So that is... Sorry, my brain's not working right now. City block. And should probably do this from the map view. I wonder... So I haven't used this functionality a lot, but there is the snap to grid. And... I think I want absolute, and then I just need to get these two lined up. And then my city blocks, I can make like a T-shaped city block and all these other things, and that will always line up. So, let's see. I need to go to the left I'm going to guess that's 30 tiles and down 20 tiles. So left 30... Oh, wait, here. Negative 30, negative 20. That didn't go the right direction. I don't have any idea what I'm doing here. Clearly, I've never used this before, and now I'm hitting tab a bunch of times instead of Q. That's the wrong one. Okay, let's try negative 50, and it looks like the Y went in the wrong direction. Let's try 30 there. Are we getting closer? Ooh, we are. Okay, we went too far in the Y direction, and we're close on the X. So, again, tab is the wrong button. City block. So, X, let's try negative 54. And the Y, let's try 10. Maybe 16. I have a feeling that it's going to have to be an even number, because that's how the train tracks work. So I gotta go 2 to the right and 6 or 8 up. I hit tab yet again. I don't know, there must be a game where tab drops the item, because I'm clearly muscle memory doing that. So that's 52, and let's try 8. City block. Haha! Beautiful. Oh no. Shoot. Because we want the intersection to overlap. Okay, hold on, I can do this. If I can ever remember to stop hitting tab. I've literally done it every time. So we actually want the grid size to be smaller. Shoot, how do I do this? I can always rotate it. So let's try width 100. And then 25. Aha! Wow, I got that right on the money. So apparently the intersection's exactly 50 units wide. Is that what I want? Or do I want this? That feels wrong. Need to either be all even or all odd. Oh, that's interesting. So I could go 26, 26. Is that still centered? That doesn't feel centered anymore. Huh. So maybe 100 is wrong. Maybe it needs to be 101. I don't understand how all this works. 101 by 101? Is that better? Still looks the same to me. Oh, that even includes these numbers. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, let's go back to here. I think the height still needs to be 150 with 0 offset. And then here, let's try the 100 with an offset of 26. Or maybe 102 with an offset of 24. That looks symmetrical. So now, doesn't line up at all. Huh. But it's better. Clearly, I haven't done this blueprint offset thing very often. So, let's see, now we want the absolute to go 24 more to the left, right? So now that's 76. Does that work? No, that's very much off. So because it's based on the center, I probably want it based on the corner. That position. Doesn't look like you get a choice. So now it's too far to the left, right? That's what happened. City block. Gotta save the game, apparently. Yeah, it needs to go back to the right. Huh. Right and down. Like, I want that little corner that it's rotating it around, I want that to be here. So right and down. So, trains, city block. So back to the right. Let's try 66. And down was a bigger Y value, I think. 28? I don't know. I wish I had set this up before I placed the first one. Okay, that's closer. That's closer. Okay. Oh, hold on. I do want... Okay. For some reason, I was thinking it wouldn't paste the blueprint outside of this green area, but I'm being dumb. We want that to be 104, that to be 102. Then we just need to get this lined up properly, I think. Why are those different? This one's missing a, looking right here, see that? That signal? It's missing right here on this one. That's a bad thing. Shoot. All the other intersections have it, don't they? Yeah, well, no, that's a chain signal going in. Oh, I'm just being dumb. It's not supposed to be there. Because it's rotationally symmetrical, not four-way symmetrical. Right. Because here going in, there's only a chain signal. Here going, and this way is coming out. That's right. Just like that was. Okay, never mind. I think we're good. So we just gotta keep playing with the offset. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. So left another, I'm gonna guess that's 12, and down another 4. Left 12, down 4. So that's 78. Isn't that what I originally had? Yeah, and that's 8 down. I think I was thinking along the right thoughts before. Okay, so we still need to go left a little bit. Is that 4 units? I think it has the look of 4 units. So 82. And city block. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, but it doesn't line up when I go around. That's not good. I want it to line up regardless. Huh. So that means the offset's not quite right. Or the grid size. Maybe it's just supposed to be 100. And we'll leave that the way it is. We'll leave everything else the way it is. City block. So now... Ooh, look at that. It is working correctly. It's not moving. But I just need to go to the right on the offset by... looks like 6. And vertically is already good. So train, city block, 6 more to the right. Puts me at 76. Negative 76. Woohoo, there it is. Got there. Okay. Well, I've never done that before. So we learned something new. And now it looks like this is nicely gridded. So I can place them. I could even place one out here and then connect it later. Obviously, this part right here is kind of messed up because of the... I should maybe put the depot inside a city block rather than on the rails of a city block. But check that out. We can just paste that there. There's a little bit of interference in that top left. You can see some red, so I'm going to go handle that because I don't want to be missing any signals. And it looks like there's something here that's going to block signals. It's a power pole. Those are trees, not worried about that. So this power pole, we can just move it over here. Delete that. And then city block. shift click. And then go grab a bunch of little bots, and we'll have a second city block. And we can start working on our stone facility. I'm going to craft another 20 of the termites to take care of those trees. I do have 50 sniper turrets in case I get attacked. I can plop those down real quick. And I'll need a lot of belts. My inventory is disgusting. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh. Let's get rid of all the combinator stuff for now. Small poles, some fuel. This one has important stuff in it. Where's the one with trashy stuff in it? Here. What do I not need? Don't need those things. I don't need an electronics machine right now. I don't need the valves and undergrounds right now. I will. I don't need this much fuel. And I don't need an iron chest or steel bearings. I don't need 2 stacks of circuit boards, or an iron rod, or a pump. Everything else feels pretty important. Probably some Omnite's good to have. Okay. I should also be researching. I'm wasting time. So let's... I think this is a way you can make wood differently. Omnifused seedling. What is the point? You can make tree seeds. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll probably need to research it at some point. So let's research those. Let's get our advanced copper, lead, tin. We can get advanced pipes, which have a longer length. Huh. I wish this was friendlier towards Bob's mods. It looks like you just add in more iron to make all these. Oh no, this one adds steel. This one adds more iron compared to these, which are already iron. So I wish this one was steel or bronze, and then this one was like, you know, something even another tier higher. But it's fine. So I want to research that and get all that automated. Advanced omnicium smelting, yes please. And stack inserters will be good once we can get them. But we'll just let that research for now. Grab a bunch of nanobots. Let that go to 2 stacks. And we will begin. And how's our pollution looking? Not too bad. Our base isn't doing a whole lot, but that fighter base is just ready to go. I will see them, I think, probably either during the next episode or this one. And then let's also get the corner thingy going here. Corner bricks. What? Why does that not line up? You serious? Oh, okay, it does. I'm a goober. I think that lines up perfectly. Oh, I need to craft 1,000,000 signals too, don't I? Probably didn't bring enough iron plates for that. I'll worry about that later. For now, let's decide... Where do we want the unloading station? Well, trains are probably going to be coming up here. So let's have the unloading station on this side. Or entering from this side, which would put it up here. Right there. Too close to existing rail signal. What is? Uh-oh. Something wrong here? Yeah. that's not good. That one's not supposed to be there. Is that on my other blocks? Huh. Let me go check that out real quick. I want to know how that... You know what? That might have been there from when I just was putting signals on each side. I think that's what happened. I hope. Let me go look at the bottom right intersection just to make sure. Because it's also possible it got rotated around. So let me just double check all 4 of these intersections. Oh man, that's annoying. Did I not copy the intersection right? This one's different. Look, this has these 2 in slightly different places. So with this one, it's all the way forward. Whereas with this one, it's also all the way forward. Is one of the corners different? Because they need to be exactly the same in the blueprint. Those are all the way forward, and these are all the way forward. Okay, no, those are all the same. Something wacky happened. Wacky wavy inflatable arms tube man. So something happened here. Oh, is this just an... No, that's not an old intersection I built. What is going on? Why is there still... Shoot, I'm very concerned. Is my city block blueprint from back before I got help with the intersection? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, dear. Okay, I am not going to deal with that in this episode. I will deal with that off camera. But I need to put that on my to-do list here so I don't forget. Deal with messed up. I'm either capitalizing or I'm not. Messed up. Intersections. And I need to make a new blueprint then. Dang it. I don't know why that happened. Okay. It's also interesting that might have messed up this guy. Because I placed a new one on top of it. Well, I'll deal with that later. For now, I will just place the unload station. What even is it having trouble with? Oh, it's just because these are in different places. So that needs to be there, that needs to be there. And then I think that will make it happy. Rail signal is in the way. Which one? Is it this one? Oh no, it's right here. There we go. Okay. So I will need a signal receiver, but I don't think I can research that for a while. Signal. Yeah, signal transmission's a blue science. Oh, and it uses blue circuits? Again, this is not interplanetary. This is just on the same planet. So I will probably maybe change that recipe to use simpler ingredients. Because really all I'm doing is connecting things with a wire without having to connect the wires. So I'll probably change that to one tier down circuit. And instead of batteries, I'll do like, I don't know. What else could I use instead of batteries? Something simple. Glass. I don't know. Anyway, I won't worry about that right now. The point is, we'll connect it with the out of rails. the long poles, whatever these are called. Medium, big, long, something like that. And I guess what that means... Is that what that means? I think so. I think we want to send all of the crushed stone to here as well. So we'll redirect this. Of course, I have too much. But we will redirect these two things. And these will just get put into that silo or warehouse. And this one can move over here. Let's copy the... Oh. It actually has to have a thing. The good thing is when you copy it and then you add the circuit later, it still has the condition there. So then this guy will come to here. This one will come on over. These aren't the fastest, but they'll still work. This is not actually going to be fast enough. Let's do this. We'll come down there, and this one will come to the left side. Right here. And that will allow me to get a couple more. I can even do one more here with a longer drop location. Okay, sweet. So then this will just get all the crushed stone loaded into it. And that's what I'll need to transmit. So I will build a couple big poles here, here. And later on, it'll be a lot easier to do this rather than transmitting the whole signal, everything that's in the warehouse. But for now, and I need some more greenies. For now, I'll just transmit the whole signal. To here. And since stone is the only thing we care about, we need an arithmetic combinator. I actually think we could do a decider. Yeah, I mean, I can just do crushed stone. I feel like there's a lot of ways to do this. It's not equal to 0, output crushed stone equal to the input count. So that's one way to do it. We could also do an arithmetic combinator that just says crushed stone times 1, output crushed stone. But the actual correct one. If you guys have any knowledge of which one of these would be better, let me know. They feel pretty similar to me. Obviously, if it's 0, it's not inputting crushed stone anyway, so I'm pretty sure even with negatives that would work correctly. Either way, we need one of those to translate this signal to a request, which is a negative amount. Therefore, this should be times -1, and that gives me a reason to use the arithmetic over the other one. And these are connected to the input. And so is this. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because normally it's the decider combinator, or the... Oh, I don't have an LTN combinator. I'm like, why can't I click on this? Normally it's here. I would type the negative 20,000 stone or whatever. But now we will just send the amount of stone that we have in the network as the request signal. Move that a little bit closer to like here. So then that hooks up to there, and then that separately will hook up to this. Sweet. So then we have a request for, let's read the signal here. Connect. Yeah, negative 99 per stone, which means we're requesting 99. Because the negative means we don't have it. So that's great. And then when stone gets loaded into these, those will add into the request. So that's how you can actively provide with LTN. Because as soon as we get more than 5,000 crushed stone, which I think is a good threshold, 5,000 is 5 stacks times 5, 25 stacks. Yeah, that's fine. Then it'll request 5,000 crushed stone. It'll go over to this depot because it's the only one providing crushed stone. And later on, we will have a channel, an actual transmitted channel for crushed stone. And all of the different provider warehouses that have crushed stone can all provide to that same channel, and they'll all be added together. And so it'll work perfectly, because if I have 5,000 stone in one place, 5,000 stone in another place, then it'll request 5,000 stone or 10,000 stone or whatever, and then the train will go pick it up from somewhere. And so we should always be able to make sure no single station has greater than 5,000 stone is the concept there. So as long as I have that enough slots for that, which is only 25 in an entire warehouse, we'll be fine. This keeps coming up in my head. I need to actually figure it out. Someone also mentioned, is there a way to set trains to have overflow slots? Or set the cargo wagons to have overflow slots? Because right now, if this train wanted to go request, 20,000 Omnite or whatever its max is, then it would fill up here. And this is just all for filters. So it would be within LTN that we can make the train say, hey, I can only ever fill up to 39 slots. And then that last slot is available for like the inserters finishing off their insertion. So that's probably in mod settings, but I'm not entirely certain. Resets filters, finish loading. Delivery completes. Timeout, depot inactivity. Provide threshold request. GPS tags, message filter, message level update. It's nothing in there. And it's not in here. Okay, so if you guys know how to do that, that would be nice. There's probably... It's weird. As soon as I click on it, it goes away. There's probably some sort of signal. That I need to send. Quiet, disable warning messages, locked slots per wagon. What does that do? Didn't seem to do anything. But I don't know what I need to connect it to. Oh, I guess I could just have it on this. Okay, that removes my thing. maybe that's something that I need to put at the actual provider areas. So let's test this one real quick. I promise, guys, eventually we'll get back to playing Factorio. We played a little bit, you know, getting this thing all set up, but maybe it's in here. I actually need to... Okay, let's read all these. Stop is depot, depot priority, network ID, maximum train length, limit trains, provide threshold, provide priority, locked slots, disable warning messages, RoboPort interface. This is all about positions of locomotives. Did I just delete one by doing that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. I think that one was blank already. What if I do 4? What does that actually accomplish? Oh, that's connected to the wrong thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's this one that needs the 4. So let's try that. Oh, I deleted all of that. Shoot. Let's try again. Not deleting this. I need a few rails back. And then I need an LTN stop, which of course I don't have. So we just want to make sure that there's not some sort of issue where if the train requests 20, or is it 40 slots that trains have? That will have an issue there. So we're trying to figure out how to prevent that. Connect these. This guy is the requester. I don't know which place you're supposed to lock it. Let's just try this. Okay, so let's do crushed, stereotype, sapphirite at 100. I'll just say 100. No station supplying. Well, that's very incorrect. Ah, well, that's not wired up to anything anymore. That explains it. So that needs to be connected to the input. Okay, well, it's got the locked slots per wagon now. So, is that actually doing anything? Doesn't look like it is. Does that need to be part of the request? I tell this one to have 4 locked slots per wagon. Disappears again. Okay, I'll just have to look that up. Hopefully I can figure that out. Because otherwise, then I can never create a request that's bigger than 1 train worth, which is more of a restriction than I want. Let me just delete that for now. Who knows what's going to happen? Like, where's that guy going to go with that sapphirite? I'm curious. Is he going to go there? He probably will. The station still exists. It just won't get unloaded. Yeah, I'll just have to manually take it. That's fine. Okay. Well, back to what we were doing with stone processing. So, crushed stone. What can I do with it? There's all sorts of things. For now, I want to make pulverized stone with a lot of it. I want to make stone. I don't care about mineralized water at the current point, and I will need slag slurry at some point. But for now, I'm just going to make pulverized and regular stone and stone bricks from regular stone. And then I will provide all those things, and then any extra past that, and maybe 1 or 2 warehouses full, I will just turn it into mineralized water and then void it in a clarifier to get rid of it. So to start with, I'm going to think about regular stone. So I will have it go half and half. So stone, I want to be able to handle 15, 30 stone per second. So let's move this over. Actually, this will work better with sideways inserters. Which I guess I can still do over here. That's more than enough. Get better belts at some point. But we'll do something like this. And then that. Which I need to flip. Wait. Oh no, that doesn't work. Shoot. Well, whatever. Rate of 4, I can just... That's still more than 15 for the whole row. So we'll have the stone come down over here. And then all of this, get output, rate of 2. Goes down. And that will be provided up to a certain amount. I don't have the station yet, so for now I'll just put a silo. I am out of iron plates. That's not a good sign. We'll just put a silo here. Loading up all of the stone that we can. Okay. Power that all up. More power poles. That should do it. And then we need stone bricks from that. So I'll need... furnaces. Is there a way I can get power from crushed stone? That's a question. Pulverized stone, not really. That turns into sludge. Stone turns into nothing. So I will need to bring in fuel for the furnaces. I think that's okay. Yeah. I'm just getting a little discombobulated, getting a bit overwhelmed. There's too many things I have to do. So let's just break it down. We will keep doing what we said we were going to do with stone. I need pulverized stone. So angels, I need some crushers, which I do need to grab some more iron plates. There's just so many things on the to-do list. I got to get all the stone down. I got to fix the intersections. Got to figure out how to have locked slots on wagons. You guys know the drill. What else do I need? Definitely need inserters. Need rails. Okay, on assemblers, I think. I'll take a few more. I'll take some more nanobots. I will... Oh, rails. Rails. Right here. Take some more rails, and then iron plates. Which are way up at the top. buy some gears too while I'm at it. Take 4 stacks, copper, 2 stacks, and steel. Two stacks, steel gear wheels, I'll have a stack. Okay, sweet. And I'm good on Omniferrum, I assume? Yeah, pretty much. I probably don't even need to carry Omniferrum, to be honest. Because it's only used in the buildings that I already have automated. Alright, so I need some crushers, which are where? Here. Resource refining. Build a few of those. Why can I only build so few? Is it clay bricks? No, it's probably stone bricks. Yes, I need 15 stone bricks for the tier 1 ore crusher. So one of these can pulverize how many? Oh, 40 per second? Okay, well, I'm not going to need very many of these. Inserters and belts are going to be the primary issue. So I will do that, flip it, and do that, and that can get 2 belts worth. So then I'll merge that, and that comes in, this one comes down. Okay. And then we need a bunch out. Flip. And I still need 4 more. Huh. Is there a way to do this without crossing paths here? Guess that can be a short inserter. And just this one guy will be a little slower because he's grabbing from a longer place than he's dropping to. And then those meet. You want to place on the right side. And then these. Oh, that's already 4. These need to turn around. No, I'm being dumb. Sorry. These can't... Yeah. What am I doing? I just want to copy this and flip it. That works fine. Okay, and then that's our pulverized stone. And again, we'll come up with a better plan eventually. For now, I'm just going to put it in a silo. Make some more power poles. I think that's good. Just got to power all these guys up. Okay. So we've definitely got a lot of things to do. Sorry this episode wasn't maybe the most interesting, but hopefully you guys are enjoying all of the infrastructure being built. As I promised, we are accomplishing things, even if it doesn't feel like it. There's a lot of steps to get all this stuff ready. So this way we can deal with all of our crushed stone automatically and create pulverized stone, which we will need to request into the salt sorting madness. So once I put pulverized stone back into a provider warehouse, which I might as well put that over here. So this will be a blank station. Still need to fix this. This is not supposed to be a regular signal. Oof. I'll just have to do a, whatchamacallit, deconstructor planner for signals, and then fix, which I feel like I did this already, but I'll have to do that again, and actually make a better blueprint this time. So here, what we want is the magic loading station magic. 8. Why does that not line up? It's kind of annoying. Oh, it does line up. I'm just looking at it wrong. Yeah, that's right. So loading station, 2 arithmetic combinators, and voila. And then the provide threshold for this guy needs to be a little higher. I'd say 2,000 for anything. And then we'll need the warehouse right here. Then we copy the, is it unload? Nope. There it is, loading inserters. And then we copy the green and the red, right? Pretty sure that's how we do it. Does look like they're all set correctly with set filters. Still don't know why that was glitching before, but here we are. Okay. Sweet. So that looks good. And now that I think about it, shouldn't this all just be one blueprint? I mean, I guess the inserters will change over time, but this whole thing is always the same. I'll leave it for now. We'll leave them separate. And then we'll have crushed stone, pulverized stone, stone brick, all coming into here. Sweet. Okay. I guess the last thing to do is stone bricks. How many can 5 of these handle? Only 3 per second. Okay, so I'll need some more furnaces, and then I'll need to import Omnite, I think, and I'll just make the fuel here. It's not going to need that much fuel. And that will have to change my logic here. This is meant to only unload 1 resource. Maybe I'll make another unloading station just for the Omnite. I don't have an unloading station meant to receive multiples yet, because those aren't filter inserters, but that's okay. Grabbing some furnaces, we'll get that set up real quick, and then we'll call it an episode. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, sorry for kind of the spaciness with all of that stuff. That's new to me. The city block kind of lining up the blueprints, as well as I'm probably out of circuits too. Yeah, as well as the whole like figuring out the locked slots on the wagon thing. Someone was commenting on my video about that, and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. But I didn't do any research on it beforehand, which was my mistake. I assumed it would be easy to find or do, and that is not the case. Or I'm just really missing it, and you guys are yelling at your screen, like, it's right there, Krydax. Oh my gosh, he can't see anything. I mean, that's how I feel sometimes, so. Pollution is still a thing, but still not horrible. It's really once we start automating the plates that things are going to get a bit worse, pollution-wise. I also need some lights over here, yo. It's all dark. That's better. Okay. I also need to change this blueprint to have these power poles. Okay. So that's still only at 99, which is kind of funny. Why is it getting a green signal? I don't know where the green signal is coming from. Who knows? Stone all gets unloaded. Oh yeah, furnaces. So the last thing we want to do is direct a bunch of stone to a bunch of furnaces. And I will need to set up some Omnite coming from somewhere. Just imagine that's right here for now. And that will need a purified Omnite maker. That can be a better crusher and soak in that. Okay. Is that... What on earth? Wait, the power pole will by default connect to a logistic train output rather than another power pole. But it doesn't actually connect to power. That's interesting. Jeez, that's really weird. I know I can make cable myself to fix that, but... Wait, what? No, I can't fix that. That's so weird that those connect and you can't disconnect them. Isn't it like Control X or... No. There's a button that you can do to cut all the connections. I don't remember what it is, but maybe it would fix that. But those are all connecting by default. I guess logistic train output is in some way a power pole? I don't know. Anyway, so that's making fuel. That'll go here. And that gets combined with stone. Stone and fuel. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need another line of crushed stone. This right here is stone and fuel. And we want to be able to handle up to 15 stone. Actually, no, that's crazy. I'm never going to need that many stone bricks. This is plenty. Copy, paste. Oh, that's not symmetrical. That does make me unhappy. Let's fix that. Copy again, this time flipping vertically. There we go. And power poles. Put a lamp. And there we go, that should do it. This goes out to the right. Stone brick, stone. And let's just delete this. I don't really know why I made that. I've got lots of empty space here that I'm gonna use eventually, I'm sure. Okay, so then I would like to do the 4 inserter thing for this stuff. So this one goes down and around, and this one goes down and around. Now I've found what's easier than connecting all the inserters is just connecting the warehouse to the belts. Like that. That's a much better condition. Because then I don't have 4 connections, I only have 1 that accomplishes the same thing. So as long as stone, which one is this? Pulverized stone is less than 10,000, then that will run. Connect to this belt. Probably looks better to connect these two. Same condition. And then connect power to these guys. And that'll do it. And then, oh yeah, this, sorry, I need this stone. Which I can copy this, flip G right there. And then same story, connect here. The only run of stone brick is less than, gosh, 200 a piece. I want 100 stacks, 20,000. I should probably even do more. There's 768 stacks available. I'll do 30,000, maybe 40,000. And then we also want to provide stone regular, which I guess since that's only a half belt, we'll do this. And come up. And over. G. Oh, ran out of belts just in the nick of time. Get some light down here, and that should do it. Just need some power for these inserters. And then all we need is our first delivery. And we need Omnite. So, sweet. And I'll get the stone placed and fix the intersections in between episodes. And maybe build one more city block just to have it available. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.